Gotcha. Okay, so we're going to look at doing a little exercise that will introduce us to some of the ways in which the Microsoft Office Word product can help us with the business of doing the process instructions. And one of the guidelines for the processed instructions is to use numbered lists in the body. Now, just to the right of the use numbered lists, you can see there's an image of a document entitled COM 1245 Process Instruction Guidelines, and that document is in your email. And what we'll do today is we will take that document and use some of the guidelines in this slideshow, which are guidelines from your text, to edit that document and see if we can't come up with a better presentation of those of that process using some of the Word tools. The other document that will be in your email is the technical document where we got this process, and you'll be able to take a look at it and see how the professional companies present process instructions. Okay, so there's one guideline that we might apply to the document. Okay, now it is important that it says in your textbook that if you've got several tasks in your process, that each task should have a separate heading, and then you can group the steps for each task under a separate heading. So it's important to take a look at the description of the task and see, is there more than one heading required here, and to take the action to make the change if necessary. Oh, I think we skipped one, but we can certainly go back. There it is. Now, sometimes we look and we see that there may be some extra information that is part of one of the steps. And of course, the guideline is that the steps shouldn't contain that extra information, that they should be separate. So we'll take a look at this document and see if there's any areas where we can eliminate some of the extra information if it's there. Very often when you're learning a new technique, the author of the book or the technical guideline will emphasize some cautions, warnings, precautions to take for good use of the equipment. They should stand out in the text, so review that document and see if there's some of these items that need to be emphasized a little bit better. Okay, this is the original soldering technique description from the original technical note, and that note is in your inbox, so you can take a look at it, and you can look at the professional document and see maybe there's some edits you would suggest that the pros would make to their document. And this is the subsequent page in the document, and there's some good ideas on this page that we might incorporate when we're doing our own process instructions. Okay, so that's the exercise for this morning, to take that Word document and take the guidelines from the textbook and improve it. And I'll look forward to seeing the results of your work as you go through this process and produce a product that's been aided by the tools in Microsoft Word.